I came up with a game to replace Russian roulette. It's called American roulette. Put a loaded handgun into a microwave for 5 minutes, turn it on, stand in front of it. Next person puts it in for 6 minutes, etc., etc. Hey, you know what I don't get? How come two people can dress up as furries and fuck each other and I can't dress up my dog as a person and fuck it? Huh? Hold still, Rex. I mean Nancy. You know what else I don't get is ghost hunting, because they're already dead. I always thought the real joy in hunting was standing over something and watching it die with a massive erection. Hey, or an engorged clitoris if you're a girl. Hey, did you ever hear that dolphins are the only other species of animal that has sex for pleasure? Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. You ever also hear they're the only other species of animal that murders for pleasure? It's a fact, Jack! They'll kill porpoises and just play with the bodies. They won't even eat them. But you know what? I still think humans are the only species of animal that would have sex with something we just murdered. So fuck off, dolphins are still number one! You suck on that, you shitty fish! I hated doing chores when I was a kid. Probably the biggest chore I had was to make sure my dad was hard so he could fuck my mom. I also hated doing the dishes. You know, I like to join a lot of clubs, like hobby clubs, but I always tend to get kicked out of them. Like, I got kicked out of my bird watching club because they found out about my Birds That I've Murdered blog. Yeah, I like to watch birds, then I like to kill them too. What's the big deal, huh? What's the big deal with that? I got kicked out of my model trains club because they didn't like it that I kept making model trains of the cattle cars being pulled to Auschwitz by Thomas the Tank Engine. And I got kicked out of my martial arts self-defense club because I kept shooting people to prove a point. And if you can believe it, I got kicked out of my pedophile club because the boy that I was fucking turned 18. Which is so hypocritical. We were in love. I've been fucking this boy for years. Don't you just hate Mondays? Oh, shit. Every week it's the same routine, same grind. I gotta have my coffee. Gotta go to 7-Eleven to get my fucking coffee before I head into the office. And I walk into the office and I look around and say, oh, don't Mondays just fucking suck, and then I leave because I don't even work there. I used to live in a big farmhouse in the middle of all these fields, and one night I caught these extraterrestrials making crop circles. I was like, what are you doing, you dickheads? Come on, yeah, I can stomp around the wheat and make a circle too. Big deal. You know what? Some of your boys were here last week and they were mutilating my livestock. And I'll tell you what, those bros knew how to fucking party. Were you in the academic fraternity or something? I just heard an ad on the radio that said, take the time out to be a dad today. So I was like, all right, pulled over right away, found a dad with his kids, shoved them out of the way, picked up the kids, and I was like, let's do this. We're gonna play fetch like me and my dad did and other dadly things. Their first dad came running after him, and I was like, no, it's cool, bro. I got this. The radio told me I got to. Well, I've picked up some good tips in trying to do this. If you're raising a kid and he has a race car bed, make sure to tell him he comes in last place every night so he doesn't get too cocky. And make sure you have your child beat and torture animals for 30 minutes and see if they start crying. If they don't, you're sitting on something special. Yeah, I got all these parental instincts flowing all through me now. So I got a baby bird and I wanted to feed it like its mother would, but it drowned in all the vomit. It was too much vomit for this tiny bird. just but this big. It's a tiny creature. They love vomit. That's how they eat. But this is too much vomit for this small, gentle bird. It's like a Niagara Falls of vomit coming down. It's like a beautiful torture coming down to kill it. And it wants it at the same time so much. I'm going to miss that little guy.